Hey, welcome to my channel. This is Archerdragon. This is my Minecraft minigame world, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to make a minigame in Minecraft Bedrock Edition that I call Archertower. In my world, you win coins, and this one uses 4 coins to play. As you can see here, I have 13 coins, but as soon as I press the button, I'm gonna be have 9 coins. For every kill I get 1 point. I'm going to show you how to make this exact minigame, but without the point system or the experience sounds, since that's going to be a video for another day. It works with the push of one button, and when you lose, it turns off. It's a really fun game, and sometimes a baby zombie will be spawning, and those are really hard to kill because they're really fast and they're really small. This game, if you miss one, it's really hard to continue, so this will help you improve your Minecraft Archer skills. What I'm going to be first showing you how to make is going to be the Archertower. This one can be really anything, as long as it has a 3x3 space between the walls for the internal components we're going to be adding here. I got this design from the Archertower level 4 from Clash of Clans, but anything really works, so here's how it looks when you're done with all 4 sides. In my minigame world, all my components of redstone and command blocks run underground, so you won't be seeing them when you're around the world, as you can see here. But instead of making this huge platform and building everything underground like I did, we're just going to be building it behind the game for the sake of this video. So what we're going to be building next is the platform where the zombies are going to be walking. I made mine 15 blocks apart, but you could go further or closer from the platform. It's 18 blocks long, and I made mine look like the typical Minecraft layers of terrain, but I added moss and grass on top to distinguish the blocks from afar. Next, what we're going to be doing is a house. I used a regular look of the villager house, but with a cobblestone roof to make it stand out a bit more. Next is the sky, or the back wall of the game. This serves so the arrows you miss won't just be on the ground on a random place, but will gather along the bottom of the wall, and when the game is over, all of them will be erased due to the kill command we're going to be having set up. Next are the 2 spawn boxes. They're going to be identical from one another. It's just a big box, 5 wide, length doesn't matter, but I like to be touching the back wall so there will be no gaps between the wall and the box. The clouds are fully optional. You can make them however you like. They don't really have a purpose besides aesthetics. Now you just need to break 1 block next to the platform so that when the zombies get pushed, they will die. The barrier will help them land straight into the void and not just chill in the back area. Make sure you give the zombies shade or something so they won't be burning during the day. My bad, I actually made the tower a bit short, so we're just going to be extending it by adding a layer of yellow and then just bringing up the tower exactly how it was, but 1 up. Okay, this is very important, so pay attention what commands I use. Obviously, the command blocks will vary depending on the placement, but let me explain the best as I can. These pistons will be moving the wooden plank and the redstone block to activate and deactivate the command blocks. Think of this like the on and off switch of the game. Here comes the fun part. You're going to be needing 5 command blocks, 4 blocks around like this, and 1 is going to be above. The command block that's in top is going to be a repeating command that is going to be setting a block to activate the piston below the Archertower so it could stop the game. The second one is going to be placing a redstone block to activate the start of the zombie spawning that we're going to be building in a bit. This third one is going to be the one that's going to be activating the pistons in the blue platform we're going to be building behind the game. Now this fourth one is going to be the one that's going to be saying the words start when you press the button. This last one is basically the one that's going to be spawning a villager inside the house, since it's going to keep dying every single time the game restarts due to the /kill command that's going to be inside the house. This command block is going to be directly connected to the second command block we did, which was to start the zombie spawning, but this one's going to be in charge of breaking the redstone, so only a post will go through and the repeaters won't just stay on. The chain of repeaters doesn't have to be exactly the same. Even I did mine different compared to my minigame world. It can be more or less as long as it has these blocks with pistons, so when the game is over, the redstone will stop and they will be pulled back and not keep circling. Just make sure at the end the redstone splits and returns back near the beginning, so there could be 2 redstone pulses for every time it goes around. This will allow more and more zombies the longer you play, so at first it might be slow, but then more zombies will be coming out. All these pistons will be linked with the third command on the tower that I showed earlier. Now you need the coordinates where the zombies will be spawning. So first go inside the boxes, fill in the floor, and then write down the coordinates you need for each box. Now in half of the command blocks, write the coordinates from the right side, and in the other half, write the left side. Make sure that the ones in the right and the left are one after the other, so it could be turns left, right, when the zombies are spawning. Under the house, do this. Okay, for the first command, you're going to be using a /kill command with a radius of 15. That's so not everything in your world will die, but only the radius of 15 from this block. The next one is going to be like the one of the start, but it's just so when the game is over, it's going to tell all the players that the game is over. And the next commands are going to be also /kill commands with also a radius, but it's just so some zombies might spawn after the first kill command, so this second one and the third one are going to be placed so any zombies that will spawn after will just die. Alright, this last one is going to be the one pushing the piston upwards inside the tower. Now, if I suggest you to get the coordinates when you wrote them down the first time, or else you're going to be going back and forth like I did. Okay, this was the last command for this video, so now the game should be fully functional. Okay, I forgot 2 things. One, put redstone dust under the pressure plate so the game can actually finish, and second, adding a glass block right here will help the villager not to get out of the house and be pressing the pressure plate while you're in the middle of the game. Okay, if you're in survival and you don't want to add a ladder to go on top of this tower, you could always use a /teleport command with a pressure plate on top, a lever, or a button, so you could easily go up and down. And that's a build Minecraft Archertower minigame. Hopefully you guys didn't have any problems building this. I had this for 1.16 and 1.17 and nothing seems to break, so you're covered regardless what version of Minecraft Bedrock you're playing. This is Archerdragon and I hope to see you in the next video.